by Honeybee's Design. I'm your host, Kristen Ford. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back and spending some time with me. If you haven't been here before, why not check out a few of my videos, see if it's content you like, and if it is, hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're at it, and maybe even that bell, because if you hit that bell, it'll notify you every time I post a new video. So let's get on with the make tonight. Okay, so tonight I'm going to be making the ID Pouch by Designs Sewing Patterns. It's a little wristlet and it's absolutely cute. It features a front pocket for your ID. It's got a little ID pouch. It's also got a little zipper pouch in the back, and then it has another zipper pouch in the middle where you can keep like your cash and things like that nature. So here we are at the sewing machine. I've got my needle down. I've got my strap connector in. This is the folded side, and if you look over here on the other side, you're going to see the two edges. If you can see that, I've got them folded together, and I'm going to go ahead and sew this all the way down to the end at about 1/8 of an inch. Always remembering to sew a couple stitches, back stitch at the beginning and the end each time. Typically, once I get my strap connector finished, I go ahead and put my D-ring on it and use one of my little clips. If I've got a lot of fabric like this, I go ahead and use one of these little wonder clips to hold it together, and then this will be inserted into the side seam. So, strap connector completed. Okay guys, so once we finish our strap connector, we're going to move on to the little wristlet strap. You pretty much do the same thing. You fold it in half, iron, bring both your edges into the middle, iron, and we have our wristlet strap. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Complete beginner mistake. I don't know what made me think this was going to fit on my wrist, but just so you all know and don't make this same mistake, anytime you see a pattern and it says right here, I don't want to show the whole, well, come on. Sorry, it automatically wants to get my face. Place on fold. That typically means to place your pattern piece on the fold. So this is not going to fit on my wrist. So I am preparing a new piece, and again, just a beginner's mistake. We're going to have them. So once we've got our strap ironed and clipped into place, head on over to the sewing machine, and I like to sew my straps at about 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. I'm always ensuring that I back stitch at the beginning and ending of the strap, and as you see here, I'm using what's called an owl, or also known as a stiletto, just to ensure that I can push that strap right through the presser foot and make sure to protect my fingers. Once that's done, put on your swivel hook or D-ring, and we'll be off to the next step. Okay, so we've got our wristlet strap and we've got our strap connector. I'm still deciding on whether or not I'm going to use a rivet to attach the swivel hook, or if I'm just going to go ahead and do a box sew. We'll set this aside for now. I have went ahead and decided to use this zipper, which is just a regular standard. I believe this is a 5-inch zipper. I'll have to look at the pattern and see what it calls for. But I just thought this went really good. One, with this little sparkly vinyl, and two, it goes to me it goes good with the TP fabric. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, now when I attach my ID window, what I do, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe the pattern might suggest this also. What I like to do when I am putting on a window, and you will see in a lot of bag tutorials, is I like to use this tape. Now this is 1/4" tape. I do believe I have some thicker tape. Nah, we can go with 1/4" just for time's sake. I like to go ahead and put some of this double-sided tape on each side to secure my window in. You don't have to do this. It's something I like to, well, now watch it not stick. Of course it's not going to, because I'm wanting to use it. Okay. Future reference, it actually sticks really good. I mean, maybe not on vinyl so much, but probably because I didn't, what is that term they use in the Cricut world? Varnishing or something. Okay, so hold it down, peel it up. Of course, why is this gonna, you know this is only happening because I'm recording, right? Because usually that would come right off there. Okay, so I've got a piece of double-sided tape on each side. You do not want to go get regular double-sided tape. I would suggest using something that's not going to gum up in your needle. So then I take this, I place it on top, trying to make sure I've got that window nice and covered. I'm going to take it to the sewing machine. I'm going to top stitch. So before I stitch this, let me go ahead and give you all another tip. Anytime I use vinyl, if I am not using a Teflon foot, whether it be in a industrial machine, which I hope to own soon. It's hard to make bags on a domestic machine, but I'm hanging in there. So anyways, without rambling, anytime you're going to use vinyl, remember you have a metal foot plate, and so when your vinyl is being fed through with those feed dogs, it's typically going to stick. So what I like to do is I like to put a piece of tissue or use a Teflon foot on my sewing machine. If I don't want to change the foot, I just grab a piece of tissue, put it on the top and the bottom. After I go ahead and do my top stitching, I rip the tissue off and you never even knew it was there. So I went ahead and adjusted this ID window right here, and I have taped down my zipper, and on the back of that I have went ahead and clipped my zipper pocket lining panel. Say that very quick if you can. And got that clipped on here. I'm going to go ahead and sew that on there, and we will actually have one side of our little wristlet completely ready to go. Then we'll just be attaching the back piece with this little slip pocket and the other lining, and I mean, we're almost done. Let's zoom out a little. Readjusted my ID window, if you can see that. I have, can I get this hair off me? Okay. I have placed my zipper where I want it to be. I'll make sure that is nice and flat because we don't want a wonky zipper. I'm going to attach my lining to this piece and head on over to the sewing machine, get that sewed. I will also then attach this lining piece to the back main exterior that has the featured zip pocket. And guys, we're just about done. One thing I do want to know is, because my honey's logos haven't come in yet, the ones that feature his hands and handwriting, I will be putting one of these in there. These are just some regular logos that I had purchased until, let me see if I can get, can you see that? There we go. Just says Honeybees by Kristen D. Ford. It's got my email address on it and my phone number to, in case somebody wants to order something. So I like to go ahead and put that tag in there. And I am going to insert this tag. I don't want to take away from the wallet, but I would like to put it inside, so I'll probably put it over on the corner somewhere. So I'm going to head over to the sewing machine, get those done, and hopefully I'll be coming back with a completed zipper. We'll see. Or, I mean, hopefully I'll be coming back with a completed wristlet. Let's try that again. All I have left to do is insert my tag, which is... okay, not that I lose anything, but somehow I have lost my tag. It'll come around. It'll be here somewhere. If not, I'll just get another one. So I'll insert my tag inside the lining so that it is inside this little zipper. Then when you open it, you'll just be able to, it won't be out here on the side, it'll just be inside here. So I'm going to go around and close up this pouch. I'm kind of liking it. I think it looks cute. I absolutely love the teepees. That's probably my favorite part. Getting ready to do the final close-up stitch, going all the way around both the inner lining and the exterior piece. I do, as most patterns will tell you, leave a little opening in the lining so that I can actually turn the bag around, or in this case the wristlet around, and that's called birthing the bag. So I'm going to leave that open and go ahead and stitch this around. Let's get it closed up. I've already put my tag in there. Sorry, corners make me nervous. I've never been the best at rounded corners, so I'm going to slow down right here just to ensure. I want to move this tag right here because I'm actually going to be removing the zipper, the remaining part of the zipper tab. So I don't want to sew that on. Well, Kristen, if you find that your presser foot doesn't lift far enough, you can always lift it up a little more from the back. Okay, when it's hard for me to get over a seam like this, again, it's just the problems of having a domestic machine. I use this thing that's called a hump jumper, and it just helps to hold my presser foot up so that I can get over the... Well, so I thought I could get over the more... Alright, hold on. Let's see what the problem is. Typically when you're closing the bag, you don't ever want to cut your stitches and go off from there, but unfortunately we have a lot of bulk right here, and it's very hard for a domestic machine to handle this bulk. So I'm going to go ahead, get my seam ripper out, and try to cut down some of this bulk so that I can get this pouch cleared up, or so I can get this pouch zipped up. Okay, so I've picked out the seam, and I'm going to try that again. Again, like I said, there's a lot of bulk right here, so just going to have to play it by ear and hopefully, or play it by stitch. I cracked myself up and see if it works. Remembering to do a couple stitches, back stitch, and let's go. As I was telling you before, I'm not always the best on curved seams, so I like to try not to stop in the middle of the turn, just because then it looks a lot worse. So Alright, we've come to... Kristen? What have you hit? Oh, a double needle. I don't think we need a double needle. Okay. I'm gonna see if this jig's gonna... Well, hump jumper's gonna work. I don't know if it's going to or not. I'm nervous. I'm telling you, the more I do this, the more I have convinced myself I am about to get an industrial machine. I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna use it. Ah! I'm gonna scream. It's probably gonna break my needle, so be prepared for a jump. But I'm not giving up. Oh. Oh. I'm nervous. I wish I would have known that an industrial machine is so much cheaper than this machine when I bought it. So I would have just went with one of them. 'Cause then you can sew anything. I mean, why wouldn't you want a... Well, no, you can't sew... You can't sew, like, silks and satins and chiffon, and so that would eliminate a lot of your knits, which I do have a serger for that. Okay, coming to another round seam, or corner seam, or... Oh, no, and I had to stop right in the middle of it. Biscuits and gravy, baby. Okay. And another seam, corner seam. Let's see if I can... Can we please not stop during the middle? Thank you. Coming to another big seam. Oh. Gosh, I'm so nervous. I actually got this hump jumper from Sew Sweetness, and it comes with 2 of them, so I thought that was completely cool. I guess in case this one don't make it, I don't know. But I tell you, it's probably one of the better hump jumpers I have used. Okay, I'm gonna try to give it a little extra support. Oh, I'm nervous. Ooh, ooh, breathe. Oh, please don't break a needle. Also, I would probably recommend using goggles, because it's very scary when you break a needle and the needle shoots at you, or the broken part. So, just be careful and don't do like I do and just lean into the machine. Because you're liable to get a needle stuck in your eye. Alright. Going to the last curve. If you remember, I said before, I always try to leave a little opening. Something I can work with. Ooh, final curve. And a back stitch. Try a back stitch, please. Bingo. Cut your threads and let's see what we got. Here's our pouch. Just kidding. I have to birth it now. So through this tiny hole, I'm thinking I probably should have left a few extra. I probably should have left it a little bigger. Y'all are not going to believe this, but I get more, in this YouTube show, I get more out of the bloopers than I do the actual finished product. I will sit in my room while I'm editing the video and laugh at myself for hours. And I thought about just adding an entire show of the bloopers on here because it is really funny. So, but anyways, I'm going to open this up a little bit and turn the bag around, and the next time what? I don't even know what I was going to say. Anyways, I'm going to open this up a little bit and turn this bag around. Got the pouch birthed in. Going ahead and clipping off my thread tails. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think it's cute. If there was anything I was going to change about this, I think I would use pinking shears and kind of give this the rugged look on the top. This piece of vinyl right here. But, I don't know. Let's put this in. Oh, and here's my tag down here. Making sure not to take away from the pouch itself, but also just want to support my logo and, well, the company that's in honor of my husband. So I want to make sure that he's in everything I do, and I want to have my logo in it, even if I'm giving it away. Just so if somebody looks at that tag, they're going to remember that somebody amazing was the start of this company, and that is my beautiful husband, Ron Ford. Let me go ahead and zip that up, show y'all what it looks like. This is the front. Again, this is called the ID Pouch. It has a little ID slot right here. It's got a D-ring right here, so you can put the... Oh, I still need to put my little wristlet on. I will do that. Okay. And then in the back, it features a little zip pocket. Open it up, and you've got the lining. Let's see if it'll zip. Oh, wait a minute. Let me use that little... Can you see the lining? No. But y'all have seen it before, so. That bingo, and we focused. Okay, so that's the lining. Again, my tag is on the inside. I'm going to go ahead and attach this wristlet strap, and I believe we are good to go. Oh, gotta go backwards. I am getting used to this little camera thing. Okay, there we go. There's the pouch. Here's the wristlet strap. After I feature this one on the YouTube channel, I will be offering the option to also have a lanyard that goes with this if you want it. So, again, that's just an option. We'll see when the time comes. Alright, hope y'all have enjoyed. I thank y'all for spending this time with me and hanging out while I made this little pouch. I love it. Obviously, I love the sparkle. You guys have a great day, and don't forget to always be inspired.